Hello, I'm Kevin Flynn, and welcome to another edition of Avalon's Market Minute. It's May 19th, 2013. Markets were up for the fourth week in a row last week, which sounds nice. There's starting to be a disturbing amount of odd business going on in markets, as some elements seek to either ride the wave or perhaps steal it entirely. One example came last week, when options-related trading action in the back half of the week ended up reaping a bonanza for options dealers. A huge imbalance in expiring put options was wiped out by the rise in prices. For details, check my column at www.avalonassetmanagement.com. Another odd bit of business came Friday night in Germany, when for no apparent reason, futures on the German stock index soared at 9 p.m. German time. Then there was Anadarko Petroleum, trading 26 times at 1 cent in the last half hour of trading on Friday, trades that were later canceled by the New York Stock Exchange, and this was brought to my attention by Dave King of the Ramsey King letter. Now, some people may think that this is all deliberately planned, but I don't. Occasionally, you do see the odd trader collaborating with another, but this is mostly an everyone for his or herself business. What it's really a reflection of is that when the market is making extreme moves, as it has of late, people try extreme things to make extreme amounts of money, or sometimes to keep from losing those amounts. Parabolic is the word of the moment these days. The equity markets have gone parabolic. They may go parabolic. Are you ready to be parabolic? But from my point of view, markets are seriously extended technically, and at the very least need some backing and filling. I also still believe that a correction will come this quarter, and that the markets will not go parabolic. As is always the case, the long momentum trend has introduced a certain sense of hubris in traders who've been riding it, and there's a certain amount of giddiness circulating in market commentary. There always is at tops, and sometimes, as in 1999, a long way before the top. Indeed, I would say that a lot of traders, strategists, and even journalists are thinking 1999, even if they don't dare to say so. Don't count on it. Remember that the 1999 wave had the internet mania going for it. And while there's always a good story to accompany every hot market, in the case of the tech bubble, that astonishing wave of dot-com IPOs was real, even if the customers and profits weren't. There really were people making amazing piles of cash from those IPOs, and everyone wanted in on it. The market is off to a very strong start this year, but nothing is making people rich overnight. Not even the usual handful of "this is the future forever" stocks that accompany every rise. Professional traders may secretly long for a bubble, but they still have their eyes on the exits, and will head for the hills if any of the clouds they see actually start to rain. I'm Kevin Flynn, and thanks for listening to Avalon's Market Minute.